we honor our indigenous roots and international history. Lacrosse is more than a game. We play with speed, heart, and precision. Young, modern, electric, inclusive, growing across the globe. Lacrosse is everyone's sport, governed globally by World Lacrosse.
Good Stick Company is here to manufacture and produce lacrosse sticks locally here in the Czech Republic. Our mission is to make lacrosse more accessible so more kids can have access to affordable, high-quality equipment so more people can play this game and we can share this sport around the world. Our philosophy on pricing is quite simple. By removing all these different logistics and these middlemen in the manufacturing process of lacrosse sticks, we can pass those savings on to you. We can make these quality lacrosse sticks affordable for more people.
And now for your starting lineups.
Number 10, Michele Pancani. Number 13, Angelo Venuto. Number 14, Ryan Bell. Number 6.
play really fast.
Yeah, but it's nice to be able to stay in the what happened. So they beat Greece.
Yeah, that's
So they just won it.
I believe so. Yeah, that's the only one that's solid mix.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, lacrosse fans from all over the world. Welcome to this game, France versus Italy, at the 2025 European Men's Lacrosse Championships here in Wrocław, Poland. It's a little cloudy, and this is the first game of this day. I'm joined here in the commentary booth by Lee Borko. My name is Emlc, and we're just about to be underway with the first face-off. It's going to be Adrien Vinot-Préfontaine for France. And we're underway in this game. A clear win for Angelo Venuto.
So far, France is 2-0, beating Latvia and is it not Denmark? Who did they beat the other day?
Yesterday they beat Slovakia,
Yeah.
and the first game of their European Championship they beat Denmark.
Denmark, right? And Italy won yesterday, 1-0 with defeating Greece. So this should be a great game today.
Yes, two unbeaten teams. Definitely don't want to get beat today in their group stage, and I think both of these teams can win their group. What do you think, Lee?
Absolutely, absolutely.
It's Matteo Corsi with the ball. Shot finds Tiberio Sirbu
You have a flag
in the
down.
crease, and it's a flag down.
Cross check, 1 minute. So we'll see the first man up by Italy.
And that's the first goal for Italy. Just gonna see the replay of the face-off here. Man-up goal, feeding the crease, high finish, and Varela just couldn't quite get it for France. And that's the first goal for Brian Piatelli, number 20.
Italy goal by number 20, Brian Piatelli.
France still in the penalty box. Penalties not released from this goal. We got Venuto with the win again. Yesterday, France had an excellent face-off percentage against Slovakia, so it's going to be a really interesting game here on the face-off X.
Definitely. Both their games, France, they dominated the face-off X.
Corsi has the ball. He's going to dodge down the alley again. Lefty.
Nice.
Finds Piatelli on the crease. Goal, Italy.
That was a nice dodge. Drew a slide and then he dumped it off to 20 for a quick left-handed shot.
Yep.
Nice goal.
And that's a flying start from Italy here, which makes it 2-0 for Italy. Two quick goals. What do you think of that, Lee?
Well, they've won the face-offs, which is a big thing, and compared to what France is, they're used to winning it. But it's always good to get a fast start, get the momentum your way.
It's a face-off. Ground ball fight.
Yeah,
Venuto comes up with it, but it's a flag.
yeah, there's a cross-check on that one.
It's a cross-check on number 3, Riccardo Gennari. He's going to be serving the penalty.
France was very efficient on their man-up, so we'll see how they work against Italy.
Sasson to Menendez, to Geuler. Those are the usual suspects on this man up for France. Geuler gonna pass to Menendez on X. Up to Sasson. Rosenberg. Passes it to Fury. Finds Barlow in the center. Good. Oh, almost a goal. It's a good shot. Good shot.
Just wide.
Menendez with the restart. France has to back up. Göhler. Back to Menendez. Back to Göhler. He's gonna find Rosenberg. Back to Göhler. Fury. He's not gonna let it fly yet. Rosenberg loses it, but still managed to hang on. Back to Sasson. Menendez with the shot. With the restart, and that's a release. A release and a goal by France. Gabriel Ferré.
They just released the man up, so that's a straight up goal.
France goal by number 9, Gabriel Fury.
Number 9 is big lefty over there.
Yeah, especially in their first game against Denmark. He was really their go-to guy, especially in the first half.
Definitely.
And yesterday we also seen some great shots from him against Slovakia, which makes it 2 Italy, 1 France. Now here with the face-off again, Venuto against Prefontaine. Clear win for Venuto again. Fast break. Shot just wide. It's a shot by Piatelli. One of the Piatelli brothers, John Piatelli, and his brother Brian Piatelli. Shot saved by Varela. Passes it to Rosenberg, who's going to try to clear it.
Nice spin move there.
Definitely. To Lester Salmons, who clears it, has time, finds Menendez on X. Back to Barlow. And Rosenberg open right in the center, spins, and that's a really weird bounce shot. It's pretty impressive how he got it out of his stick, but not on goal yet. And the backup is for Italy. He's going to try to clear it. And they find Lieti, who has an easy clear here. Finds Piatelli. And Richard Bell. Piatelli. Back to Corsi. Finds Serbu, who's dodging on the shorty. Finds Bell, who's also going to take it on to Snyder. Trying to find the crease, couldn't quite connect it. Ooh.
That was a big,
Picked up by Ellie.
Tough collision there, but
Yeah.
that was a good hustle of both those players.
Piatelli with the shot, just goes wide, and it's backed up by Illy. Yep, was kind of a collision, but there was not really any intention to hit anyone, right?
No,
It's just
they're
going for the ball.
They're just hustling for the ball.
And that's a shot by Corsi, just goes over, gets backed up by Bell. Oh, that's a flag. It's a flag for Giacotto. And Bell trying to feed, has kind of a free possession, trips over, and that's going to be it for this possession. I'm going to be looking at another man-up opportunity for Italy.
Yeah, they scored quick on the last one, so we'll see if France made an adjustment here.
Yeah, we saw that push from France, from Giacotto, and that was it. I think that was an interference call, if I was not mistaken. Zulian to Corsi, finds Bell, and that's a shot. Goal, Italy. That's a goal by number 12,
Well,
Tiberio Sirbu. Nice bouncer. And just like we said, Lee, they can convert this man up right away. That's pretty impressive by the Italy man up.
Definitely. They moved the ball well, and they did another wide open shot. France is going to have to look at that, make some adjustments.
And that makes it 3-1 for Italy with just over 5 minutes to play in the first quarter. And the usual suspects on the face with Venuto and Prefontaine. And Italy trying to sell it. We're even strength, so there's no man up opportunity for Italy anymore. Penalties released. Up top, Corsi to Zulian, who finds Piatelli. Another goal! Another goal, Italy. And he was wide open in the center.
Yep.
Wide open in the crease.
Nobody was there. They looked a little disorganized on that, but he was definitely wide open. They just found him up top, about 10 yards away, and went low corner.
Italy goal by number 20, Brian Piatelli.
Another goal by Piatelli.
I think is that 3 for him.
This makes it 4-1. Another face-off win by Venuto. Who's going to have the fast break. Gets picked off by Snyder. And that's in. Italy was in the crease, so that's France ball. Finds Fury in the center. He's going to try to clear it. Finds Sasson Lewis, who's going to clear the ball to Barlow on that wing. We've seen him on that wing quite a lot the last couple of games. He's going to dodge, has the shorty, slips. It's a very slippery field today, and it's a flag. So Justin Rosenberg up top, dodging down, went out of the box, so that's an automatic whistle.
An international, when the flag's down, you can continue, but if you come out of the box or drop the ball, play stops.
And it was a slash call, so we're going to now look for the man up from France. Another shot from Gabriel Fury. Menendez also going to let it fly. Shot, goal, France!
And another flag. That was a nice bounce shot. That was an excellent long bounce shot.
It was an excellent shot by Menendez. Number 3. Just over the top corner. Excellent placement. And France right back in the game in this first quarter. And right after that shot, it was another flag. So France is going to be 2 men down. It's going to be a very interesting face-off. We've seen Venuto win it pretty cleanly before. So now he's got no help from any wing play. But still manages to pick it up. Fast break, shoots. Oh, it was very impressive. Just a one-man face-off.
He's been very impressive at the face-off X today.
Gets backed up by Ryan Bell, who is going to take it slow. Of course, they want to kill the penalty. There's no shot clock in International Lacrosse League.
No, it's proposed for next year. Probably will happen, but there is no shot clock. So they can take as much time. Also on the clear, there's no 10 seconds to clear the ball. You have all the time that you want.
So we're looking at a stare-off between Snyder and Ryan Bell, and he's just gonna wait until the penalty expires, and they're on even strength. And just about now, they're at even strength, and that marks the go for Italy to run their offense. Piatelli is going to take it up to Rosenberg, dodging, sweep. Ooh! in the crease, no goal. He found Zulian there. A 1-on-1 on the keeper. But was in the crease. So that's a turnover. And France ball. Finds Ferry. Ooh, that's a tricky pass to Christophe. Back to Varela. Snyder. Has some space. He's going to find Rosenberg for another clearing attempt. And he just runs it over. He's going to run down the center. Dishes off to Barlow. And another flag.
Rosenberg is super fast.
Yeah. I must say, I'm a little surprised by that flag.
Yes. Really hard to see across the field, but
Yeah.
I agree on that.
We're going to see Menendez starting with the ball with the restart. And we're going to be looking at another man up for France. They were able to convert other men up successfully. Menendez.
It's just the quarter.
And that's the first quarter. France still has the ball. Also at the start of the second quarter, because they were man up and they had possession.
And they had possession, correct.
So we're going to be looking at a couple of highlights here. Of course, one of the some excellent placement as well.
At least had a lot of wide open shots.
Yeah.
Big difference, I think, is the face-off X. Italy has, I wouldn't say dominated, but they won the majority of the face-offs on that, and that's definitely given them more possessions. And even when they're man down, they won that face-off. He's been a difference maker for Italy.
Yeah, I think you could really see it with their two-man down face-off, and Venuto still won it to himself. I think that's very impressive. Excellent play. So we're just about to start the second quarter here with France in possession. Because they're man up and they had possession at the end of the first quarter. That's a rule, so there's no face-off for the restart. Going to be restarting here with Lucas Menendez, who had 2 excellent games before.
Oh yeah.
Against Denmark and Slovakia, both scoring and assisting, dishing it off to his teammates. It was an impressive performance, those both games.
He likes to set up behind.
Shot Rosenberg, just misses the net.
At X and uses agility and speed back there.
France with the backup. Gabriel Fury. Rosenberg's gonna let fly again.
And hit somebody in the back.
Yeah, Ippoliti comes up with it. And there he goes. He's off to the races. And he's down, he's going down. Is he gonna take it? A shot, goal, Italy! Ippoliti with the goalie goal. That is very, very impressive. And you see his teammates going nuts.
Coast to coast on that one. He made the ground ball pick off and just took off. Nobody picked him up, and I'm gonna keep going.
Yeah.
Watch this.
Watch this, watch me. Who's gonna stop me? No one. That is already a highlight of this game.
Oh, yeah. For
Definitely,
sure.
100%. And you can also see his teammates, how happy they were for him. And it really electrifies the whole team.
We know.
Amazing.
Those goalies always want to be midfielders.
Yes.
Their eyes light up. I could see he's once he crossed midfield, he's like, I'm going all the way.
Yeah. So Italy now with the lead, 5-2. Corsi. No look pass to Lieri. And Piatelli now with the ball. He's going to try to set it up. And this must be a really good feeling for Italy now. They have the ball, just had a goalie goal.
Well,
Talking about momentum here.
yeah, they were man down at the start of the quarter.
Shot, Italy. Gets backed up. It's a shot by Piatelli. Ryan Bell's going to restart it here. Looking for Sirbu. Up to Corsi.
Nice defensive play there by 17.
Yeah. Christophe.
Picked off the pass.
Matt Hill. Is going to find Fardet in the center. This is off to Lefebvre. And Barlow, and he says, let's try to take it slow, let's set it up. And it's slippery, you can see it, this field. If you don't have the right shoes on, it's going to be a slippy slide here.
Especially, you know, we had some rain a little while ago until it dries up.
Fitty, that's the shorty. Back to Menendez. Back up top to Rosenberg. To Sasson. To Fitty. Finds Geuler in the center. Back to Rosenberg. Shot. Goal. France.
He had a little hesitation on that. Maybe to freeze the goalie and then ripped it in.
Excellent ball movement there. I think Geuler also already had the opportunity to shot, but found Rosenberg, who had more time and room for that shot.
That's the key to the game too. I mean, you might have a shot, but it's always give it to the person who has a better shot or a more open shot.
And it makes it 5-3. We're going to be looking at the usual suspects here at the face-off X. Venuto and Prefontaine.
There goes the slippery field again.
Venuto comes up with it. He's clearing it. Dishes it off to Piatelli. To Ryan Bell. Who went to Providence College. Corsi tries to dodge, but again, it's slippery out here. So we can see him losing his feet. Fardet with a really good catch there. And that's a turnover. Back to France offense. Giacotti has some room and space. And
goalie ball.
Backed up by the keeper.
Well, one ref said one way.
Yep.
The other one went the other. Looks like it'll stay with France.
Yeah. They had a second thought on that one and said, no, it's still France.
For new viewers of lacrosse, the rule is on a shot, the person that's closest to the ball when it goes out is that team gets possession.
Rosenberg has time, room, hits the helmet of the Italy defender. Sasson Lewis comes up with it, back to Rosenberg. Finds Barlow in the center, goal, France, and a flag. Goal by Barlow.
It was a good look to the center, and he stood his ground and took the hit and put it in.
Definitely. He saw the feed from Gabriel Furry. He was all open in the center, one-on-one on the keeper. Finishes low, James Barlow, and a flag. That's a penalty on Steven Pelliccione, I think.
Did they wave off the penalty?
No, I think he's not sitting down yet.
I was going to say
there he is.
They shouldn't.
Yeah. France starts with the ball. Rosenberg. Free shoots. Save by Ippoliti.
That was a nice save.
Yeah.
That was a rip shot.
Definitely.
High to high.
Ippoliti tries to find Milo Radovic.
That was the Italy goalie is fired up.
Yeah.
think he's still thinking about his goal.
Yeah. Sassoon, Rosenberg, Barlow, another goal! James Barlow, 2 in a row.
France is right back in this game.
And yeah, he's celebrating there. And it's almost a replica of the goal we've seen before.
Definitely. France, I mean, what we've seen, because we've seen them twice, they have a solid man-up group, moves the ball quickly. They're efficient with it, and now we can see the result. Got them right back in the game.
Yeah. So that ties the game, 5-5. And yeah, like you said, Lee, they're right back in this game. It was looking like Italy was running away with it a little bit. Another face-off battle here. Giacotti tries to pick it up, couldn't quite get it. Illegal procedure by France. Not quite sure what the illegal procedure was there.
Unless it was interference or...
Well, it was a loose ball,
didn't see the
so
call.
I
It
don't
was a
know.
loose ball.
Yeah.
Maybe loose ball push.
Yeah. Piatelli is gonna find Bell. And I think Italy really wants to bounce back here, trying to find another goal.
They were dominating the game for a while.
Yep.
And well,
Sirbu
that's lacrosse, though.
to Piatelli, to Corsi. Bell on X. He's gonna try to feed. Who does he have? No one yet. So Corsi's gonna take it back to X. Has Fardin. It's a short stick defensive. Midi. Piatelli shot. Just goes wide.
After the momentum swing, Italy definitely wants to get a score on this possession.
Bell finds Sulian right in the center. Great feed, goal Italy.
Just what they were looking for.
Yep.
Defender slipped behind X, but that didn't really affect the play. He just slipped in there.
Yep. Slipped, so the other defender from France had to slide and left Zulian wide open for a one-on-one on the goalie. Great finish. And Italy takes back the lead, 6-5. With another face-off battle between Prefontaine and Venuto. Good win by Italy. Gets picked up by Lietti. Piatelli. To Bell. To the other Piatelli. So that's two brothers in attack for Italy. The Piatelli brothers. Dodging against Matt Hill. Bell has the defender caught up above goal line extended. And is now going to try to find a teammate who's cutting down. No one open, so he dishes off to Piatelli against Rosenberg. And signals to his teammate, get out of my way.
Reset it now.
Yeah, that's Sirbu. Piatelli again against Rosenberg. Dodges up, trying to feed. Piatelli. Bell sees Corsi. Dodges down the alley. He's gonna find Bell. Shot, just wide.
The game is going to change quite a bit next year when they go to the shot clock. You're not going to have a minute and 2 minutes to reset your offense.
Yeah. And with a shot clock, you have to either hit the goal or the goalie.
Yes, it's either if you hit the post or the goalie makes a save that's in the goal area. then the shot clock will reset.
So sometimes when someone shoots wide or over the net, you say it's a possession shot. So we won't have that anymore.
Yeah. True.
Corsi dishes it off. Shot. Saved by Varela.
Long possession here by Italy.
Yeah. So they're really wearing the France defense down here. Especially for a guy like Justin Rosenberg, who kind of plays the two-way side of the game.
Right.
It's gonna be hard for him.
Defense.
Yeah, it's offense
Yeah.
and defense. It's gonna be hard for him.
I don't know who called the timeout on that, but it might have been France getting a little rest for their guys.
On the dead ball, yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to get the right personnel on, maybe some changes. So we just have about just over 3 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Italy 6, France 5. It's a really close game so far. What do you think the difference is?
That's what I expected, a close game. Oh, that the difference, the man-up efficiency, then the second quarter that got France back in the game. In the first half, the first quarter was the face-off X, where the Italy face-off was winning the majority of them, and that made the difference in that first quarter. I expected a pretty even game, and that's what we have right now.
Yeah.
Both teams are patient on offense. A lot of movement. They're great. They have all have good sticks to move the ball quickly. So those little things like the face-off X or the man up, man down defense can make a difference in a game.
Definitely. And we see some personnel changes here for France, especially on the short stick defensive midfield. I see the both Fardin brothers, Didier and Gabriel Fardin, on the field. And that's the restart for Italy. Bell against Fardin. I think he wants this matchup. As an attackman, he always wants a shorty. Comes up. Tries to find a teammate. Dishes it off to Corsi. Another. Bell. Finds Piatelli. He's going to find Corsi. He's going to dodge down the alley. Lefty. Shot. Saved by Varela. Piatelli comes up with it. Back to Corsi, who now also has a shorty on X. Definitely wants to exploit that. He's going to find. Shot. Goal, Italy! Sirbu was kind of surprised he caught the ball there.
Yeah.
In the center.
Goal by number 12, Tiberiu Serbu.
Off the feet from Corsi. Sirbu catches it. He's a little surprised. Still a bouncer. Surprises Varela as well. That's a great goal by Tiberiu Sirbu. Sirbu is from Imola, and sports fans will recognize that name from the Formula 1 track there. And plays for Bologna Lacrosse. Lietti. Ball passes down to Bell with the one-on-one versus Snyder. Finding Sirbu again. Corsi, little off pass, and it's going to be France ball. Lester Selmans tries to pick it up, but Venuto.
That
he's
was
just quick.
Big hustle play
That's
running back for that.
Definitely. Venuto, face-off specialist. That's really a hustle play there.
He came from nowhere.
Piatelli turns the corner, shots.
Excellent save on that ball. that shot.
Piatelli, the other Piatelli this time. And I think that's a timeout by Italy.
30 seconds left in the
30
in the
seconds
half.
left. 30 seconds left in the half. Italy's up 6-5. And I think that's going to be the last possession for Italy.
I'm sure they'll settle in for one shot. Interesting, we see a lot of siblings on a lot of teams so far.
Definitely, I think it's great if you play with your if you are able to play with your sibling. We've seen it here in Italy with the Piatelli brothers, and also in France with the Fardin brothers.
Slovakia had like 2 sets of.
Yep.
I think there was 3 on one team.
Yep.
On their team. That's excellent. I mean, I'm sure they're in their backyard or on the field with 3 of, their siblings playing wall ball and everything constantly.
Definitely. Yeah, and there are some great lacrosse dynasties, of course.
Oh,
You have
sure.
the Powell brothers, the Gate brothers, the Thompson brothers. So it almost seems like a tradition to play with your brother.
Yeah, you have the Christ, that family.
The Kirsch brothers, exactly.
Yeah, Christ brothers.
Excellent performance by Kirsch from Cornell, winning the championship. So, we're just coming up for the last 30 seconds of this half. Italy's up 7-5. And it's probably going to be the last possession of this half. Ryan Bell against Snyder. Dishes it off to Piatelli. Goal, Italy! That is a great two-man play.
John Piatelli.
He definitely, their coach had that set up.
Yep.
He stuck in.
It was Bell with the dodge, found Piatelli on the doorstep, and then it was just an easy finish for Piatelli, and that makes it 8-5.
There's a big momentum swing there.
And that's still 18 seconds left, and especially with a face-off specialist like Venuto, it can create offense like that.
Well, I'm sure
And
they're
it
going to go
does.
after it.
And it's Lietti with the ball, but a flag.
Illegal procedure.
Illegal procedure by little confusion
Okay.
here with this
Yeah.
referee.
It's just an illegal procedure call, I think. He picked up the flag.
Yeah. So it's no flag. Timeout France
Yes.
with 9 seconds left. So there's no flag on the play.
No, he waved it,
Yeah.
picked it up.
Yeah.
It's just a violation. Illegal procedure.
Yeah.
I think it was a penalty.
So I think they maybe called a timeout, Italy, but they didn't have any timeouts left anymore, or I can really see what the violation was.
I don't know if it was a substitution or they stepped over
Yeah.
the line before he had possession.
Yeah, we can see the referee now going to the Italy bench as well to explain it. So that makes 9 seconds left in this first half. France with the ball. It was a quick goal by Italy with 30 seconds left, so a lot to play for still.
France would love to get something quick, 9 seconds, maybe
Yeah.
score. It would be a nice swing for them, momentum-wise.
Yeah, in this last quarter, normally we see a running clock, so when there's a goal scored, the clock won't stop. But in the last 30 seconds of this quarter, the clock will stop when there's a dead ball. We're going to see Fude starting with the ball. And he's probably going to run it down. 7 seconds left, 6 seconds left. Tries to find Menendez up close, but Ippoliti comes up with it. And then it's just, he just runs out the clock. And that's going to be it for the first half of this game between Italy and France. 8-5, 8 for Italy, 5 for France. What do you think, Lee?
Been a lot of momentum swings. Italy came out strong, got a nice lead, and France came back into the game. And then at the end of that second quarter, Italy, scored three goals, and that quick goal at the end made the difference. Now it's 8-5.
8-5, a lot to play for. We've seen an amazing goalie goal by Ippoliti.
Oh, yeah.
I think that really deserves another shout out here.
Oh yeah.
If you can go back to that start of that second quarter, I think.
That was a big goal.
Yeah.
And really got Italy fired up.
Yeah.
It's funny that on those that the coach is probably going, no. And then they celebrated after that goal. But that was excellent. That's a big highlight.
Yeah.
But it did you could see how fired up Italy was after that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Everybody fired up. It was a Blaise Reardon kind of goal.
Mm-hmm.
So we're definitely going to see that also in the highlights tonight with a recap of this day. And this is halftime, game between Italy and France. And we're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back with you.
Okay. Thank you.
Commercial break! We've been really busy over the past 2 years developing our very own women's lacrosse stick.
We are really, really proud of it. So stop by the shop. We would love to tell you more about it.
Good Stick Co. Come get a stick. Good Stick Company is here to manufacture and produce lacrosse sticks locally here in the Czech Republic. Our mission is to make lacrosse more accessible so more kids can have access to affordable, high-quality equipment so more people can play this game and we can share this sport around the world. Our philosophy on pricing is quite simple. By removing all these different logistics and these middlemen in the manufacturing process of lacrosse sticks, we can pass those savings on to you. We can make these quality lacrosse sticks affordable for more people.
We honor our indigenous roots and international history. Lacrosse is more than a game. We play with speed, heart, and precision. Young, modern, electric, inclusive, growing across the globe. Lacrosse is everyone's sport, governed globally by World Lacrosse.
different in Poland, man. A lot more kids are playing. Yep.
So yesterday he was like thanking us for the highlights, but he was not.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for the second half of Italy versus France. We just had a face-off with Venuto,
In the
and he got
commentary group chat.
a flag right away. That's a hole.
Well, I'm just gonna make him take this shit down.
Excuse me sometimes. I had a cold here and the change from 90 degrees to 60 in a couple days.
I'll go
So we got the man up for Italy right away, starting for at the second half, and we're gonna see the man up from Italy with Corsi, with Julian, Piatelli. It's open on the crease, not quite yet. To Bell, pass it to Piatelli. He's gonna shoot, goal, Italy!
Very nice patience there, and even at 16, could have taken that first one, and he just took another step to get a better angle.
Yeah, definitely, and there's another Bell to Piatelli connection we've seen before, so that's very nice. Which makes it 9-5 for Italy. And it's John Piatelli. Went to Cornell University, same as his brother, number 20, Brian Piatelli.
Yeah.
Another goal, and that's right from the face-off, number 13, Angelo Venuto. And that's two quick ones for Italy, right at the start of the second half. Doesn't get picked up, shoots low, and just beats Richer.
It's hard when that goalie can pull that out and go beat everybody. He's got a pretty much 5-on-4,
Yep.
5-on-3, sometimes even less, because these defenders at midfield have to catch him.
Yeah, we also see a goalie change for France. So Joseph Varela switched for Quentin Richer, and that's a flag on John Snyder. He slid to Venuto on the face-off,
I don't think he was too happy about that.
and it's going to be looking to the rest. How many penalty minutes he will get? 2 flags in the air, but I think for the same penalty. So that makes it 1 penalty for John Snyder, and another man-up opportunity for Italy.
Italy's definitely started strong in this third quarter.
2 quick goals, and that's also hard for the goalie to start. If you switched, you just get 2 goals behind you right away. That's a tough start.
Can be a confidence.
Yeah. So Richer now looking for his first save. Piatelli behind the back to Corsi.
They call interference, or
Another surprising call today.
yeah, I wasn't sure what he called there.
Yeah. France now trying to clear it with Christophe. Has the time, but just lobs it over Richer and out of bounds, so that makes it a easy turnover for Italy. And we see Piatelli losing his feet, slipping. Luckily he can get up. No injury there. Corsi is gonna shoot. Goal! Italy!
Nice left-handed goal there.
Left-handed goal by Corsi.
Number 7, Matteo Corsi.
Matteo Corsi out of Plymouth, Michigan. Went to Brown University. And that was an excellent goal. And that's already the 3rd goal for Italy in this half.
First 5 minutes.
First 5 minutes, yeah. Haven't seen too much offense from France yet in this third quarter. And Venuto again with the face-off win, dishes it off to Lietti, to Piatelli.
They're still man up.
They're still men up.
In international, because it's a running clock, you don't get released after a goal. So if it's a minute, it's still a minute, but the clock is running through that whole time.
Lester Salmin now picks it up to Richer, to that's a shame for Danny Gratin, who couldn't quite get it from Richer. And now we're even, so the penalty is released on France, and we're in even strength with Piatelli on X. Another flag flying here. Blue, offside.
Yep.
Is the call.
I counted 7.
They had, I have to say, they had 7 guys on the field. So that's a technical 30-second penalty.
Yeah, on defense it's a penalty. If you on offense, it's a change of possession.
And the officials need some time to straighten out there. Once more, a little confusion. But we're good to go. So we got the 30-second penalty for France. Italy men up once more. Corsi to Ryan Bell. Finds Corsi again. He's going to find Piatelli. Sibu. Good shot. Backed up by Italy. And we got Bell with the restart. Up to Sirbu. Piatelli. Julian to Corsi. Behind the back to Bell. Finds Piatelli.
Nice
Good save by Richer. That's an excellent save.
That was nice.
And I think he needed that to get back in the game a little bit.
Oh yeah, France needs to get something going here.
Yeah.
Get it clear here, take their time, and then set their offense, because their offense is very patient. But they haven't had the ball this quarter yet.
Richer trying to find Matt Hill, couldn't find it. Corsi now with a slow break. Finds Sirbu, finds Piatelli, nice tic-tac-toe, shoots, just wide, gets picked up by Piatelli. And Corsi says, let's settle it down. Corsi against Danny Gratin. Gets by him, loses his feet. The long ball from France, shot by Bell, hits the post, goes out of bounds. Nope, stays in. And that's Ryan Bell. He's gonna take it slow. This is doesn't seem like the matchup. Big guy, Fury against Bell. Dishes off to Piatelli. He's gonna find.
That was a good check on that.
Yeah, gonna find Corsi. He's going to his left. Gets the double team. He's gonna dish it off. Nope, not yet. Going to his left again. Gets good stop by Fardin, I have to say. Finds Sirbu. Finds Piatelli. Turnaround shot. Great save. It's a great save by Richer.
Oh, definitely. He had that maybe 5 yards away. He turned and ripped it, and that's great.
And France is going to try to clear it once more. Fardin. Richer. And clearing the ball, this looks a little bit like chess. Like moving the pieces somewhere where you can find the open guy.
No, most definitely. People are one. You're trying to sneak one guy over midfield. That's the best play if you can do it, where the guy can slip over the midfield, because the attack guy can't go over and play defense.
And then you would have a quick dump.
Right, quick dump
a
over
lob
the
pass.
top.
There we go. Yep. Now Ryan Bell matches up against Paul Lefebvre. Has the shorty. Definitely the matchup he wants. Shoots. Great save once more from Richer, who really picked it up and keeps his team in the game now.
I know, he's done a great job in
Yep.
the second half.
Yep. Italy with the restart. They had to back up. Zulian. Also against the short stick. Finds Piatelli. Finds Bell. Again matches up against the short stick. Dishes it off to, I think, Piatelli, and it's a goal. Italy. Great goal.
Italy's been riding hard and not letting France clear the ball.
Definitely.
I believe that France has not had the ball on offense.
No, definitely not. And really impressive performance by Ryan Bell there. I think he has a couple of assists already, and he really finds his fellow attackman very well.
He's the feeder down
Yeah.
on the offense.
Okay.
Oh,
And that's a good win by Préfontaine. One of the first clear wins for France. And they're riding hard. Justin Rosenberg comes up with it. To Lucas Menendez.
France needs to really settle this as they have to get going
They
offensively
have
here.
to have a goal. Fury shoots. Good save by Ippoliti. And Pancani.
Illegal procedure call. Ball goes back to France.
Yep. Gabriel Fury gets chased by Pancani. Dishes it off to Rosenberg. Emmy Sasson Lewis.
France has a potent offense. They just need the ball.
Yeah.
Have the ball.
Barlow to Rosenberg. He's gonna try the dodge. Gennady. Back to Lewis. Keuler. Fury to his right. Trying to find Rosenberg. Couldn't quite connect.
A little high on that pass.
Little high. And that's a turnover. And that's the ball in the stick of Ippoliti. And then everybody gets excited here in the stands. But this time he dishes it off to Pelliccione. Finds Bell. Has a two-man. He can get over. Or not.
It was an illegal body check. 1 minute penalty.
And that's by number... You have to excuse us on that one. Couldn't really see what number. Ah, that's number 26. Keuler.
Another man up for Italy.
Corsi to Bell. He's going to try to feed again. Billy. Oh, Zulian with the goal on the doorstep for Italy.
Gunning goal by number 97, Mitchell Zulian.
Mitchell Zulian. I thought Piatelli was already going to shoot it, but dishes it off to Zulian, and that's a money shot right on the doorstep. Even Richer couldn't get it anymore.
It was a key example of he had the shot, but someone else had a better opportunity.
Yeah.
In front of the goal, made the pass, and it's very difficult for the goalie to stop something.
Yeah. Oh. People are both face-off guys were a little bit surprised. Couldn't hear a whistle. So I think it's too early from France, and that makes it Italy ball. And there's no man up anymore for them, so it's even strength to Bell. Corsi, who has a big alley dodge, going to his left, shoots, goal, Italy! And that was a really hard shot.
Italy goal by number 7, Matteo Corsi.
Matteo Corsi.
He made a great great quick dodge down that alley.
Down the alley.
No one really was able to pick him up because he had beaten his man and
Shoots it high, just around the goalie helmet. And it makes it 14-5 for Italy. And just 30 seconds left in this third quarter. And we can see a hole
go back to France.
from Gennady, I think. So it will be France ball with 30 seconds left. 28. Little discussion here. Snyder telling the referee where to take the ball.
There.
Yeah, a little frustration there. That's a risky pass. Rosenberg. And that's definitely offside. We can see it.
That ball hit the ground.
So
The
one of the Italy midfielders went back, and also one of the attackmen went back. So it made an offside for Ryan Bell there. So we're now going to go into a man up for France with just 7 seconds left. I think they will be holding on to the ball, so they will start possession in the fourth quarter. And that is exactly what they're going to do. Barlow with the possession, not going to shoot it, not going to give up that possession with just a couple of seconds left.
Not at all. That's a basic move. If hold on to that ball, so no face-off, and you retain possession, man up, going into the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Italy they had a strong quarter. They possessed the ball most of the quarter.
Yeah, definitely.
They rode really hard, so it was hard for France to clear. That was the big difference in that third quarter.
Definitely, we've seen a very strong performance by Venuto again on the face-off, also in the second half or in his third quarter. So he just keeps on doing what he's doing and winning the face-off.
Yeah. He's pretty much, he pulls it out and goes forward almost every single time.
Yeah.
So that puts a lot of pressure on the defense as he just takes off.
He just takes off.
Yeah.
And then we also seen a really nice performance by Ryan Bell on X from Italy, who's feeding a lot. And
yeah, he seems to be the patient one, sets everything up, looks for the open man. Kind of Rob Pennell, if people know him from the pros, he can score, but his main thing is assist after assist. And to those, it's great to see great goals, but they're usually set up by an assist. So in lacrosse, like basketball, the assist is extremely important in this game.
yeah, I'm just looking at the stats here, and it's already 5 assists for Ryan Bell. So that's impressive. That's a really nice performance from him. And then together with another goal, makes it 6 points.
Let's see
but I mean, nothing can top the goalie goal for this game probably anymore.
We'll see. You never know.
You never know.
We got one.
Another
we got
one.
15 minutes left.
Another
maybe the other
goal.
goalie will go. Well, let's see France. We know they have a potent offense, and let's see if they can get things going.
So we're starting here the fourth quarter with France on the man up. Sasson. Rosenberg. Fury. Back to Rosenberg. Fury. Finds Barlow. Ball hits him in the helmet. Fury finds Menendez. And that goes wide. It was unfortunate for Barlow.
Didn't quite have it in the cross.
I mean, my coaches always say when it hits you in the helmet, it's catchable.
Oh, yeah.
Menendez finds Sasson. Fury. And the goal, France. And that's a Excellent shot by Gabriel Fury. Off the pass from Menendez. Has time, room, shoots low, and beats Ippoliti to the low corner.
They needed that.
Yeah.
They need to. They didn't have a lot of opportunities in third quarter on offense.
Yeah.
And definitely need to get. Maybe they can shift the momentum. Get a couple quick goals here.
Makes it 14-6 for Italy still. France comes up with it. Venuto wins it, but
And they,
Gratin got the ball. Try to pass it to
the goalie.
Varela, who's back in goal. So another goalie change. Richer switched for Varela. And it's Ryan Bell on the backside. Corsi. And yeah, I think this is what we're going to see from Italy. Trying to take it slow, trying to really play their offense. They're not in any rush with a comfortable lead. Corsi gets it to Piatelli, to Sirbu. He's going to dodge against Giacotto. And that's Lieti to Piatelli. Lieti also getting some time here on the offense. Piatelli to Piatelli, brother to brother connection. He's going to try to find Corsi. He's going to shoot and just misses the net. And we've seen him earlier shoot with his lefty, now with his righty. Dangerous.
That's always
with both
good
hands.
in a player who can go score on with both hands.
Yeah. Bell dodging against Snyder. Turns the corner. And that's a great save by Varela. Italy with the backup, so they're going to restart. Piatelli here against the shorty, Giacotto. And that's Corsi against another shorty, Fardin. Corsi is trying to shoot or feed. Sirbu gets picked off by Gratin. Still Italy ball. Piatelli to Sirbu. Ball on top. And you can really see the patience in the Italy offense here.
No need to be in a hurry. We've got a nice
No need.
size lead.
Bell against Snyder. And the goal, Italy! That was an excellent pick by Piatelli. Bell comes around,
Italy goal by
turns the corner,
Ryan Bell.
turns the corner, beats Varela, down low. And that's an excellent individual performance by Ryan Bell. And that
He's obviously a key to their offense.
Yeah.
They get it to him, and he's the quarterback of the offense.
yeah, he's really shifty, fast on his feet. Has his eyes up for feeding, which is really good for an ex-attackman, of course. It's a ground ball hustle from the face-off. And we can see Venuto again coming up with it. Picks it up. And that's an amazing performance from him. Just dominating the face-off acts this game. And I think that really is the difference maker here today for Italy.
And that when they have Italy has possession, they're patient, and they move the ball. Look for that, the really good shot.
Corsi to Piatelli. Finds Bell, and it's a great save by Varela.
Excellent save.
Excellent save. And Rosenberg with the good pickup. 2 swim moves. And now he has a fast break. Can he convert? To Menendez. Barlow shoots. Save by Ippoliti.
And we have a flag.
And that's a slash. 1 minute. I think that's Oh, and that's a goal by
yeah.
James Barlow.
That was nice. He went low up to that high corner.
That's an excellent goal.
France goal by number 8, James Barlow.
They were man up from the pass from Menendez, and he didn't have too much room there on the goal.
No,
But especially with a right-handed
was
goalie,
well placed,
that was
yeah.
really well placed.
I think the goalie thought he was going to go down low
Yeah,
at his ankles, and he went up high in that opposite corner.
and I think it hit the top bar there. I heard the ding sound, and
Italy's kind of been shitty these
it's always nice to hear if you're a lacrosse player.
Yeah, they like that. It's when it's in the goal, not the post
No,
where it goes
yeah,
50 yards down.
yeah, you're right. You have to add that on that one. So we just have 8.5 minutes left in this fourth quarter. Italy up 15-7, so they have a comfortable lead. But France just scored, so anything can happen. But they have a comfortable lead. So
Yeah, if Italy gets possession, they're just going to take their time. That's why I'm so looking forward to the shot clock.
yeah,
Those type of things, because all the lacrosse games I've seen, I mean, you could have a good lead in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
3-4 goals are scored, and when you can just hold it forever, I think it takes away from the speed of the game. So I'm happy that they're going to go that way.
yeah.
It's exactly why college went to the shot clock. I think players want to see action, and that's doing I'm a basketball for the four corners of North Carolina, where they just stand there and hold the ball, and that was kind of what got the shot clock in basketball. Was people just didn't like when you could stand there for 3-4 minutes and do nothing.
So we're about to restart here, and it's another face-off between Prefontaine and Venuto. Venuto wins it cleanly, and Italy still serves the penalty, so they're man down. So they're going to try to run out that penalty here with Piatelli to Lietti, who's going to try to find a teammate. Piatelli, and back to Bell, who just served the time penalty, and he's back in their offense. Zulian against Lefebvre. Little roll pass to Sirbu, who had enough time and room to pick it up against Fury. Corsi to Zulian. Has a shorty. He's dodging. Gets a double. Bell. Piatelli. Oh, and I think that's actually stopped by Fury, who just happened to be in the way. Salme picks it up, clears it for France. Finds Menendez, who finds Fury. Menendez again to Barlow, who just had an excellent goal. Back up top to Rosenberg, who's gonna dodge. Big guy, gets in the middle. Great stop by Ippoliti. Ippoliti with the ball. Lob pass to Pelliccione, who's gonna just run it over. And that's an excellent clear by Italy. Back to Piatelli. And Italy really taking it slow now. I think they're trying to cruise to the end of the game, not getting any injuries, not getting any dangerous moves here. I mean, the field is a little bit slippery. I've seen a couple of players slip, but they think they just want to contain here their lead and don't do anything crazy if they don't need to in this group stage of the tournament.
Looks like offensively they let a couple other guys
Piatelli
on there, get him
finds
some
Piatelli.
experience.
Oh, and that's Piatelli turn the corner. Ryan Bell going for the back up, but it's Varela who beats him to the ball. And the rule is it's the moment when the ball passes the line. That is what counts, not the person who just runs to the end line the fastest.
Who's the closest?
Who's the closest? Yeah.
There's
Rosenberg runs to X against Vona. Now Fury to Geuler. Slips, gets the double team, gets hacked, and
timeout France.
Timeout France. And that will give France another opportunity to talk about their offense. And that's offensive coach Karl Hofstadter. He's been a coach for the Netherlands before, also played for the Netherlands, and now is an assistant coach for assistant offensive coach for France. And I think he's going to draw up something or talk to his players how he wants it. With just under 5 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter, France versus Italy.
Let's work on something so to make it positive to go into the next game. They're 2-0. They're still in good shape, and let's do something positive here in the last 5 minutes. Yeah, interesting. I've had people when people are going. You'll see the players for possession extend their sticks. It is not the stick, but the reason they do that, it extends their hand, and so if their hand's extended and they're closest to the ball, that's why you see the dive and all that. It is nothing to do with their actual stick. Oop, Fury slips and he throws a penalty flag.
And that means we're going to see another man up for France. Justin Roseberg with the shot, and it's a great save by Ippoliti. And that's a restart with the French man up, Rosenberg. Fury to Menendez, finds Sasson, finds Rosenberg, gonna shoot, scores! Yes, that's a goal for France. Justin Rosenberg had time and room there.
That was
and
a
scores.
nice ball movement.
Nice ball movement, the 3-3. And Rosenberg. And that's the ding sound I said earlier. Now it goes in. So that's the sound you want to hear as a shooter. And that's it's another goal for France. So the timeout worked.
Oh yeah,
Timeout
they
worked.
set it up. They had a good play.
Had a good play. Italy is also serving now a penalty. So it means man up. And that's a great face-off win by Prefontaine. Dishes it off to Giacotto. And
Another
yeah,
timeout.
another timeout. Another timeout. With just over 3 minutes to play here. And another timeout for France. We're going to see the French man up once more. It worked really well, Lee.
Yes, and again, it's a pretty good lead by Italy, but you're wanting to get another score. You take that into the confidence into the next game, and that's and they haven't had a ton of possessions, and you really want to work that and work it for the next game.
Yeah. So the next games for these teams, that's gonna be it's gonna be tomorrow. France will play their last and final group stage game against Greece. It will be tomorrow, 7 o'clock here, Wrocław time, and Italy will face Denmark, 6 local time, and that's going to be their third group stage game, and they will have another game on Monday. Back to the men up, France. Rosenberg again, goal! And they didn't waste any time there. And Rosenberg got the goal almost right from the start. It's Menendez who has the ball, dishes it off. He has time, room, right in the middle, shoots,
France goal by number 0, Justin Rosenberg.
low shot. And kind of a copy of
The same play almost.
the same play almost.
The first time he went high, that one he went low.
Yeah. So the penalty is released for Italy. So we're even strength face-off. And Prefontaine gets beat by Venuto. Lietti with the pickup to Julian, who is running away from Christophe, who's a big defender. Impressive physique here. And we got Serbu. And yeah, you can really see Italy taking it slow here, passing it around. We just come up at the 2-minute mark. And that means it's going to be stop clock from now on in this last quarter. And Piatelli against Giacotto from France. Gets his hands free. Julian has the ball. He surprised himself as well. Back to Piatelli. To Bell. Matching up against Snyder. Pick by Serbu. And just falling over. That's what you have to do, right? When there's a pick and someone's running into you, you just have to
Yeah.
flop, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Show him you had a lot of contact.
And that's a stall warning by the officials for Italy. And they have to keep it in that box. So you see that restraining line. They have to keep the ball in that box. Otherwise, it's going to be a turnover. And Piatelli is turning. He has to watch out for that line. And France want to push him over. Shoots. Great save by Varela. And the ball's up. Gets picked up by Bell.
They're just going to take their time.
Bell with 40 seconds left in this game. Corsi against Snyder. And then we have a double team. A really vicious checks here from Matt Hill and John Snyder. And it's still Italy ball. Piatelli is taking it slow. Bell as well. It's gonna run it out. No real pressure from Snyder. Now the double team comes. Piatelli is open. And I think that will leave him.
I think they're just going to hold
Taking
it.
it out. Yep.
Not going
He's
to
just
go
going to
after
hold it.
anything.
And it's with 8 seconds left. And you can already see the players on the other side of the field also shaking hands. And that's going to be it. Italy beats France 15-9. And that's a 6-goal lead for Italy. We've seen some great plays here.
Their
but,
offense was very strong.
Yeah.
They moved the ball. They were strong at the face-off X, and that was really the difference in the game.
Definitely. And a special shout out to Italy goalie Michael Ippoliti with an amazing goal in the second quarter. So you're definitely going to be seeing that in the highlights back from later today. And I want to thank Lee Borko here, and I want to thank everybody at home watching. And take care, and we'll see you back at another game.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
I'm here with Justin Rosenberg from Team France after a tough game versus Italy. So, Justin, you got a lot of different types of players on your team. You have, like, you with 3 national tournament experience, and then some who have, this is their first tournament. How has that come together?
I'd say overall, you know, this team has a lot of chemistry, a really well-balanced team. We've done a good job of having the veterans take the new guys under their wing, and we've really come together well. I'm excited about this team.
And in the first half, you guys were really hanging on together, and then second half, Italy had a little bit of an explosion. What do you think happened there?
They had a really good face-off, guys, so they were able to get a lot of these possessions. And offensively, we just didn't have the ball very much, but got to give credit to them. They had a good game plan, and they executed it well.
And then today you guys had the first game of the day, a little slippery. Tomorrow you got the last game of the day versus Greece. Do you think that's going to have any effect on the play?
I hope not. Hopefully it dries up. We're going to go back to the hotel, get some rest after this, and it'll be a good one.
Awesome. That was Team France. Up next, we have Team Italy's goalie coming at you.
I'm here with goalie number 1, Michael Ippoliti of Italy team. You guys started out group play 2-0. Tell me, what's been the key to success through 3 days of the tournament so far?
It's been a great tournament so far. It's really just been our communication. We have a great coaching staff. Our Fogo has been incredible. Offense has been doing a great job. So just really communicating, trying to build chemistry with our teammates early on. It's a great group of guys, and I'm so super excited for what the rest of the tournament has to bring.
Now, you guys really started to control that game early in the second half. Tell me, what adjustments were made at halftime?
Adjustments, we just said play hard, play Italia Lacrosse, right? Our Fogo was doing a great job of winning face-offs. We were winning the ground balls. We have a lot of guys who play really hard and with a lot of passion, and I'm so proud of our guys, and I love playing for this team and getting to represent something bigger than ourselves and our home country.
All right, now tell me about that highlight play in the first half. Scored a goal, went coast to coast, dodged a few checks. Tell me, did that change the tempo of the game for the team?
It was fun for sure. As a goalie, you always love to score a goal. It doesn't always happen often, but we scored and they started to come back in it. But our offense and Fogo did an incredible job of just they didn't let up. They never took our foot off the gas. Our defense, we were communicating well, and we just worked really hard together. And our coaching staff, we stuck to our game plan, so it worked out great.
Once again, here with Michael Ippoliti as Italy defeats France 15-9 here at day 3 of the Men's European Lacrosse Championships.